In this video I'm going to quickly show you how to print a label off in iDiaries. So we'll have a quick look at the system. If we go to a contact, such as here, my contact Mark Gibbons, we go to addresses, you will see that iDiaries allows you to store multiple addresses against the individual. And this is quite important because each individual address has an address type attached to it. So for example, this address here is home, this address here is delivery, and this address here is other. Remember that address types can be added, changed and altered at any time in the administration console, and there is a separate video dealing with this. However, for this demonstration I would like you to just be aware of the implication of the address types and also the primary address. The primary address is the default address. It's the address that the system will always put to the front. So for example, when we go to details here, that is the primary address. This means that if, for example, you just send out a mail merge to the primary addresses, it'll be the address that gets put in automatically. Why we're covering this will become apparent in a minute. So what I need to do is go to Contact Resource, Contacts, and on the data grid here, select the name that I wish to do my mail merge to, Mark Gibbons, Tools, Labels and Envelopes, and in the Label Wizard I now want to keep the option button here set as Labels. Print barcode with address. It's possible to print a barcode with the label, and the beauty with this is with the barcode scanner your members of staff can quickly and easily scan an item and it will pull the record up and it will allow them to see through the related information tab which call, which item is currently being dealt with by a member of your team. Therefore they could actually return the post back to that member of team. A great way of automating your post room. Use the contact's primary address. Now we've already just touched upon the primary address. If however we decide actually we want to send it to another address, what we can do is we can say, okay, I will send it to the delivery address, and quite simply select that from the option tab there. In this case I'll stick to the primary address. I click next. Label product. This is a list of the manufacturers or the known manufacturers of label products. So for example, if I select Avery, a well-known brand, this is all the types of labels that they produce in their range. So as you can see here by the code numbers, these are the code numbers that you will find on the edge of packets and boxes. One option I would like to highlight to you though is that if you find that there isn't actually a label to fit the size that you've got, you can go to Custom. So for this example we'll just quickly click on the Custom option. Obviously the labels are set to none because as we go to the next screen you will define the labels. This option here allows you to determine where you're going to print the first label. This is quite often used when you find yourself faced with a tray of labels of which there are odd labels being used historically. By counting down and counting across you can actually say I want this to start printing on row 2, column 3. In this case it's interlocked because I haven't allowed the label to be set accordingly. So for example, if you select a product with 3 labels across, the system will automatically know that there's 3 columns and will allow you to select 3 columns. It's intelligent in that design. Quite simply press next and then it's ready to print.